so we are here at the Phillips Collection Museum in Washington, D.C. to cover this African modernism in America, the period between 1947 to 1967, as you said. This exhibit explores the relationship between contemporary African artists and American cultural institutions and American artists in the context of many connected histories. Remember, with the Civil War, decolonization, the Civil Rights Movement. That period between 1947 and 1967, many African countries were going through what we would say a rapid transformation as they were fighting to gain independence, or many of them, or some of them were actually newly independent nations. And this exhibition consists of more than 70 paintings by 50 artists, some of who worked in the United States and in Africa during this very interesting period. Curators of this exhibit say that it's the first time in the United States to investigate African modernism. Again, this was a time when many African nations were freed from colonial rule, which allowed many of these artists to incorporate their traditional elements and their visual language to represent this new reality.
Jackson, how long is the exhibition?
So the exhibition goes up until early January, but let me take you inside a little bit so you can see some of the artwork here. It is organized into 4 sections, beginning from the art from Africa of our time, which shows some of the places and people who supported the display and promotion of modern African artists in the U.S. We can see here, this is Manyolo Estelle Betty, a painting known as Cattle People. Manyolo was a graduate of Makerere University in Kampala, Uganda. This is one of the artworks represented here in the exhibition. We have another one here, also from Uganda, by Buluma Mordecai Ochunga. Quite an interesting show of a period in Africa that was, again, many of the countries were emerging out of colonialism. The artists were finding a visual language to represent what was coming out of the continent at the time. Esther, back to you.
Jackson, if you could tell me something in 10 seconds, what are the curators saying about this exhibition?
Well, they're saying this is the first time that African modernism has been reflected in any museum in the U.S. So it's quite important. If you're watching this, please come check it out. It's still up until early January. So it's open to the public.
I'm joining you.